Hello. Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. Visible.
Okay. So let me keep like this.
इशू है पहले तो ऑक्सफोर्ड में पढ़ लेगा ना हमारा स्कूल में आपको नहीं पता था स्कूल में तो पहले पढ़ लेगा बूस्टर हाँ इसका मतलब हमें मिस्टेक करेगा तो स्टेटस में भी डाले थे हम अच्छा कहीं बूस्टर पड़ेगा तो हम आपको बताते हैं पहले पढ़ा है उनको सर की माँ को तो कितना दिन हो गया 9 महीना ना पूरे
हम तो नहीं लिए
12 साल का ही नहीं ना हुआ 12 साल का आने वाला है 12 से
हेलो। हाँ सर, मेरा
16 साल
स्क्रीन क्यों
चलेगा
बर्बाद चले जा रहे हैं?
बाद में फिर हाँ, वो सब का नहीं है, उससे मतलब नहीं है कि 9 महीना हो। हम्म हम्म। से मेरा जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर, जनवरी, फरवरी, मार्च, मार्च में हमको लेना है।
हेलो।
बोलने
हेलो।
को पड़ा है
हम्म।
बच्चा सबको।
बच्चा सबको थोड़े पढ़ा, जो सियाना है।
पढ़ा बच्चा सबको।
बड़ा बच्चा, छोटा बच्चा। तुम छोटा बच्चा है कि बड़ा बच्चा है? बड़ा है।
पर से आज 4 के हो जाएंगे तब बड़े होंगे।
हम्म।
अभी बस थोड़े से।
इसको याद करना है, ये गलती हुई थी, इसको याद करना। ठीक है, इसको भी लर्न करना है।
इसीलिए
हाँ, तब टेबल दीजिए, याद नहीं करोगे? अरे याद नहीं करोगे?
रख के दिया।
हम्म।
लो किताब है, वहाँ किताब।
हम्म। तुमको इंग्लिश से क्या हो गया? हो गया।
हाँ।
हिंदी में क्या रहेगा?
हिंदी में डॉक्टर नर्स ये सब का स्पेलिंग।
हिंदी में, हिंदी में डॉक्टर नर्स का स्पेलिंग क्या करेगा? चलो, औ की मात्रा से लिख लो। उसके बाद ओ की मात्रा।
औकार औकार और
उसके बाद में हर्षिकार, जैसे नौकर,
मोर
मोर,
पिन
कीन है।
सो विथ मम्मी से होमवर्क करते। मम्मी बोटी से टास्क करते। मम्मी से टास्क करती।
आज के ना हुआ। हाँ।
पूरा खराब कर छोड़ो जा पूरा फाड़ दी। अब कटिंग
अब हो जाएगा बात। मतलब बच्चों अब हो गया हाँ यार म्यूट किए हैं कॉल के ये था ना इसमें आप जो लेकिन आवाज आ रहा है वो सब बोल रहा है वो आवाज आ रहा है जो हाँ तो उसी का ना हमको सुनना है जो बोलेगा तो उसका नहीं आ रहा ना
स्क्रीन क्यों जा रहा है सर?
स्क्रीन आ रहा है मैम आपका?
Restart the session.
1 मिनट मैम, मैं मलिक सर से बात कर ले रहा हूँ तुरंत।
बार बार स्क्रीन क्यों जा रहा है? Somebody is trying to present from there. बार बार देखिए स्क्रीन जा रहा है। There are already good afternoon. There are many teachers have already joined. Definitely CBSE and Sahodaya groups have given us a platform so that we can interact each
Sir.
other across the country. So, is there any teacher whom I have met earlier? Maybe in physical workshop or in virtual workshop? You can write in the chat box. कोई है पहले जिससे मिली थी मैं कुछ वर्कशॉप में physically or in any online session? Or everybody is new today? प्रभात सर आप तो सेशन अटेंड करेंगे ना? Rita madam has replied me, has met me earlier. Sweta madam, अरे बाप रे. Okay. Who else? Anybody else who has met me earlier in any session or physical workshop में? Anamika, Pan Srivastav madam. सर कुछ टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम तो हो रहे हैं, स्क्रीन जा रहे बार बार क्यों? Sir, should I start the session?
मलिक सर आ गए हुए हैं, वो आपका इंट्रोडक्शन दे देंगे।
Okay, sir.
हेलो
हाँ सर, आवाज ऑडिबल है?
हेलो
हाँ सर।
मुझे दिया था कहीं कहीं रुकइला
वीडियो आवाज आ रही है सर
हाँ।
आपकी?
हेलो
हाँ सर,
हाँ मैम
आवाज आ रही है सर, आ रही है सर आवाज।
नाम आई एम इंट्रोड्यूसिंग today's speaker and the resource person Mrs. Kakali Bagchi. She is Vice Principal of Haryana Vidya Mandir, Kolkata. She is MA in Economics in B.Ed as well as has PG Diploma in School Management. She will deliver the training on the innovative teaching and joyful learning. Kakali Bagchi has experience in delivering the training program in Patna, Guwahati, Kolkata, or West Bengal. Different on different Saudia platform. डिब्बा में थे डिब्बा में खोलो ना वही में डालते हैं
Sir, may I start the session? May I start the session, sir? Sir, should I start the session?
मलिक सर, Yes, ma'am. Start.
Already 10 minutes हो गया.
Yes, ma'am. Start कर सकती हैं.
Good afternoon. All members who have organized this. Sir, am I audible? Am I audible? पता नहीं क्यों बार-बार screen आ इधर.
Yes. Chandan,
Yes, sir.
So our today's topic is joyful mathematics.
how many people have joined?
Near about 200, 260.
Okay. So here I am introducing the today's resource person, Mrs. Kakali Bagachi from Haryana Vidya Mandir, Kolkata. She is MA, B.Ed and PG diploma in school management. She has a very vast experience in terms of training. She has delivered training program in Patna, Guwahati, Kolkata, and other several places. Our training program is very well. As far as I have received the information, so I am presenting Kakali Bakchi to deliver her training program on innovative teaching and joyful learning. Yes, madam. Now you can
Thank you,
start.
sir. Thank you. Good afternoon, all members who have organized this program and all esteemed teachers present here. Our today's topic is joyful learning. It is a series of pleasant, enjoyable learning experiences, learning that is active, personally fulfilling, and successful. Then only students can remember it, students enjoy it. Otherwise, students forget it. Let us ask some questions to ourselves. I'd request, please reply in the chat box. Let us remain active in the chat box. Are you students afraid of mathematics? Do majority of your students do not enjoy math learning? Do your students find math boring and difficult? Do most of your students score poor marks in mathematics? See, dear friends, if I ask this question to a student, to a teacher who is teaching junior classes, maybe the answer, most of the cases, the answer is a no. Higher is the class, percentage of yes becomes increased. Am I correct? Higher is the class, percentage of yes becomes increased. Lower is the class, percentage of no is more. See, the answer chat box is being filled up with yes, because that means I and you remaining in the two opposite parts of the country, we all think in the same manner, we face the same problem. Now, the question is, why the student who was fond of mathematics in junior class, why the student is becoming afraid of mathematics? Why the aversion of mathematics is coming? That means there is some bridge which is broken. We are here today to find out that bridge, to make the subject joyful across the classes, not even in junior school, both in middle and senior school. Now we want to make mathematically competent students. Now mathematical competencies are of many types. 5 I have mentioned here. If the student is being able to mathematize or not, that means the student is being able to express the problem mathematically or not. Now, representation. Voice is not clear? Am I audible properly?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, representation. That means the student is being able to represent the question properly or not, maybe graphically, maybe numerically. Definitely mathematical reasoning and argument strong or not. The student can communicate with the teacher mathematically or not, because there is a mathematics inside the question the student is being able to do or not, and strategic thinking. So these 5 are main mathematical competency. When we want to make the subject joyful, what is to be done? We'll try to do it by discovering, exploring, constructing, designing, setting strategy, solving problems through games, puzzles, hands-on activities. Now, dear friends, I am a teacher like you. I know under how much time pressure and work pressure we all are working. So I promise you, I will not say anything which is beyond your curriculum, or I will not say anything for which you will have to cut down time from your regular teaching period. No. And another problem in mathematics is there for doing a project to bring plenty of stationaries. Na? ये thermocol, scissor, fevicol, ये सब भी जरूरी नहीं है. Without these things, without these constraints, I'll do today's session. Only my request is remain active in the chat box. आपका mobile हाथ में रखिए. Many questions we'll discuss between each other so that you can answer. And I promise I'll not say anything for which you will have to cut down time from your teaching period. Rather, I'll do something by which your time will be saved. And don't give any reminder message regarding attendance during the session. Attendance link will be sent at the end of the session. After 1 hour, the session will be over. I can promise you, आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा कैसे 1 hour चलेगी. So just be with us. Let us share our views. I'll start from lower KG, upper KG up to 10. I'll try to cover. In very junior class, we have to teach the students counting of numbers, na? So can we give this type of worksheets to the students? Because more remember, mathematics is more a psychological game. There, students are fond of cars and vehicles. So in the junior school, you can give in lower KG or upper KG child how many red cars are there, how many helicopters are there, how many ships are there, so that child will not have any stress of mathematics. They will think that they are counting their favorite cars. ये मैंने कहा ना सीमा मैडम, attendance link के बारे में कुछ मत पूछिए during the session in the chat box, because I am no one to send the attendance here. The link is not with me. The members of Sahodaya who are organizing this, they are responsible enough to send the link on proper time. It will be sent at the end of the session. Okay, just let us remain with the session. So we can give this type of worksheets in the very junior classes in upper KG or lower KG? Yes or not? For counting numbers, because my aim is to teach them counting numbers. So if we give this type of questions now, CBS is emphasizing on storytelling at the same time, mathematizing. See, you can say a two-line story. There is a pig and there is the house of the pig. The pig cannot jump. This pig cannot jump. How the pig will be able to arrive at its home? How can it be? Someone please reply. Can we give this question to a child of class 1? That how can the pig arrive at home? The pig cannot jump. This pig cannot jump. How? Somebody can reply in the chat box. How can the pig arrive at his home? The pig cannot jump. How? By using which number? Ranjani madam has told me which number, which number? Fast. Yes. By joining 10. What do you think? If you give this question to a child through a two-line story, don't you think the child will enjoy it? At the same time, if the child can mathematize your problem because you have told a story, the pig cannot jump and the pig will be able to arrive the home. How? That means a child, what is our aim? We want to know the recognition of the number. The child ko ye 10 pata hai ki nahi. And at that time, if the child draws this one, then automatically the logical thinking is becoming enhanced. The child is being able to mathematize the story and our purpose is served. Yes or not? Possible? Now, give this question in your class. I promise I'll save your time. And give another question as homework. And here change the direction. First one from below to above. Next one is from above to below. There is a fox. Old fox, wounded. The fox cannot jump. Very slowly the fox can walk. How the fox will be able to go to the nest before evening? Then this is the answer. That is a homework. So one you give as a classwork, one you as a homework. The child will never feel stressed because you mathematics teacher, you have given a small story as a colorful paper for student to like. Don't we give the questions in class 1 or 2? What is the successor? What is the predecessor? Which number is coming after 2 places of 32? We give these questions or not? In class 1, class 2, we give. Think for the numbers, predecessor, successor. How big numbers are they? Na? How big numbers? Why the child will like it? There is no reason. So what I'm suggesting you, see, this is a worksheet, 10 by 10 grid, 100 numbers are written. No mathematical instruction is there. You being a math teacher, you ask the child that color this box numbers by blue, these numbers by yellow, these numbers by pink. If the child is being able to color it properly, that means the child is being able to recognize the number, what is our learning outcome? And see, when the child will color it, this beautiful picture will be created in the math copy. What do you think? Won't the child enjoy it? You are a math teacher. You have not asked anything mathematics, but your answer is full of mathematics. Your aim is to recognize, to make the child recognize the number with successor, predecessor. Moreover, almost 80 questions are asked here. How difficult it is for us to check 80 questions. But we know this is the answer key. When the child will show it to you, in 5 seconds you can just give a tick mark. If you see that कोई बच्चा pink का जगह में yellow कर दिया, आप उसको encircle कर दीजिए. Won't it save our correction time? Because it's a colorful picture. Already I have done it. It is with me. So I know what is the answer key. When the child will give it to me, then if it's exactly matching with the answer key, I can give a tick mark. If not, I can encircle it. What do you think? Won't it be easier for us to check? At the same time, you can say the child that write 2 lines about the picture what you will get. That is, the students who are good in English, good in Hindi, good in regional language, they will also feel happy because they will be able to get the opportunity to write something. And at the same time, the students who are good in arts, they will also take the interest of your subject. Yes, I think I'm audible. Sugandha madam, you please check that your device, because other teachers are being able to hear me. You please check your device, because if you can't hear, many things you will miss. Now my next question to all of you dear teachers, please reply first that purple, this is purple plus orange is equal to which color coming here? Purple plus orange, which color is coming here? Purple plus orange. Please reply in the chat box. Purple plus orange. This is purple, this is orange. Sum of these two which color? ध्यान से देखिए, ये है पर्पल और ये है ऑरेंज. दोनों ऐड कर दीजिए तो which color is coming? Equal to? No. Purple plus orange. Yes. Madhavi madam is the first one to give the correct answer. It's red. Purple plus orange is coming red. Black minus blue, which color? Black minus blue. Black minus blue, which color? Green. Yes. I think Prabha madam has replied me first. Green. So can't we teach addition, subtraction by this type of figures? Why do we math teachers always say the addition means 5 plus 2 is equal to how much? Subtraction means 7 minus 3 is equal to how much? Numbers are tools of handling the concept. Concept is larger than the number. Can't we teach addition, subtraction by this type of figures so that the conception will be clear to the child? After that, we can go to the number. Tell me one thing here. First, second, third, fourth. Which statement is not correct? Please reply in the chat box. First, second, third, fourth. Which statement is not correct? कौन सा statement सही नहीं है? जवाब दीजिए. First, second, third, fourth. Which statement is not correct? First, second, third, fourth. Which one is not correct? Yes. Shashi Bhushan, madam or sir. Prabha madam, Rita madam. Yes, third one is not correct. Can we give this type of examples for teaching? Can we take this type of things to teach addition, subtraction? After that, we can say that these are the numbers. Verify your answer. What is your suggestion? Don't you think then the concept of addition, subtraction will be much more clearer to the children? What do you think? So we can proceed, we should proceed. Otherwise, we synonymize concept with numbers. No, number is a tool. Concept is larger and bigger than the number. Moreover, the teachers who are teaching here 6, 7, please tell me one thing. Blue is equal to red plus green plus yellow. Next line, blue minus red is equal to green plus yellow. Is it not the concept of transposition which is used for teaching linear equation? The teachers who are teaching here 6, 7, please reply in the chat box. Blue is equal to red plus green plus yellow. Blue minus red is equal to green plus yellow. Is it not the concept of transposition which is needed for teaching linear equation? Yes. See, this is a sum being taught in class 1 or class 2, but class 1, 2 teacher does not know that actually she or he is teaching something which is about class 6 or 7. This bridge is missing. This will have to find it out and will have to make it stronger. Next, in class 2, you are a math teacher. You are not giving mathematics as a homework. You have asked your students, draw the next picture. I think students are much more interested in drawing rather than solving a sum. Hannah? Now, if they have drawn correctly, these are the correct answers. See, if the child has drawn correctly, that means your child is confident enough about the concept of pattern, where lies mathematics, about counting numbers 1, 3, 5, about counting skipping of numbers, but no mathematical question I have given. We have given something which should be joyful to the students. But my mathematics is fulfilled by what? Now look at the second line very carefully. I'm asking you some questions. I think these questions you can ask to the students of class 2 who has done this answer sheet. How many pink squares are there in the beginning? Please reply in the chat box. How many pink squares are there in the beginning? 2. Very good. How many boxes are there in the second figure? How many pink boxes are there in the second figure? Please reply. Yes, 4. What is the difference between the first and the second figure? 2. Fantastic. How many boxes are there in the third figure? 6. What is the difference between second and third figure? 2. What is the difference between the third and the final figure? 2. Yes. Is the difference common or different? Is the difference common or different? Is the difference, yes, common? These questions I think we can ask to the student of class 2. We can, na? Now the teachers who are teaching here, senior class, please tell me one thing. This concept is actually of which class or which chapter? Those who are teaching here senior classes, please reply me. Yes, arithmetic, Prakash sir, Sunil sir has replied me, class 10 arithmetic progression. Class 2, the teacher who has given this worksheet, does the teacher know? No. ये हम लोग का failure. We teachers who are teaching class 10, 11, 12, we know, don't percolate with the students of junior class. That yes, what we need. My request is, class 2 teacher, when you will do this worksheet, please ask the last question positively to a child. Is the difference common or different? Let the child utter the word, it is common difference. It will remain somewhere in the brain. And share this page with class 10 teacher. When class 10 teacher will teach arithmetic progression, at least he or she will show this picture. Automatically the child will be able to connect it. कि वह कहाँ पे देखा ये मेरा खुद का मैंने खुद बनाया. So the child can connect the knowledge. It becomes easier for the teacher in class 10 to teach arithmetic progression. It does not remain only a part of curriculum. The student can connect it. This thing is missing in our mathematics society. Now, Another one, class 10 by 10 grid, 10 by 10 grid, 100 small boxes are there. Okay. Can we give it to the students of class 1 as a homework that color few boxes, as many boxes as you wish by your favorite color? Can we give in class 1? Can we give this? Yes. Now, you have got 40 students in your class. You have got 40 different colorful papers. My request is hand over these pages to class 2 teacher. Can class 2 teacher ask, count the number of colored boxes and write them in expanded form? They are in class 2 syllabus. Share the same pages with class 3 teacher. Can class 3 teacher ask, what fraction is green with respect to the total number of boxes? Share those same pages with class 4 teacher. Can class 4 teacher teach what percentage is orange? Share those same pages with class 5 teacher. Can class 5 teacher teach from there, express the blue colored area in terms of decimal? Send those pages with class 6 teacher. Can she teach from there what is the perimeter of the purple colored region? Share those same pages with class 7 or 8 teacher. Can she teach from here what is the area of the red colored portion? Share those same pages with class 9 teacher. Can she teach what is the probability of a box to be blue in the 5th grid? Possible ki nahi? Boliye. Now, for this, you don't have to do anything. Even you are not needed to find out any exercise from the book. You have got 40 students in your class, if not more. If every student in class 1 coloring one page, you have got 40 ready-made worksheets in your hand. Just hand it over to the next class teacher, next subject math teacher. They will reshuffle and they will teach so many things from there. What do you think? If it is done, if a student is doing something throughout the last 9 years by few sheets which has been their creation, don't you think the love for the subjects will be increased? Don't you think the subject will be joyful? Don't you think the knowledge will be much more stable? Yes or not? Is my thinking correct or not, and can it be executed or not? Now, in class 3, one teacher is teaching fraction, equivalent fraction. 4, one teacher is teaching decimal, percentage. 5, one teacher is teaching decimal. Dear friends, say me honestly. In your school, in class 6 or 7, आप कोई एक बच्चा को पूछ लीजिए कि what is the relationship between fraction, equivalent fraction, percentage and decimal. सबके पास ये आइडिया क्लियर है? मेरे स्कूल में तो नहीं है. है? Every student of your class was teaching in class, studying in class 6 and 7. सबके पास क्लियर है कि half means 2 by 4, half means 50%, half means 0.5? No. Why? Because in every class, one teacher is doing the job responsibility. Class 3 teacher has done fraction, kam khatam. 4 equivalent fraction, khatam. 5 percentage, kam khatam. 6 decimal, khatam. So every class, every teacher is teaching something in his or her own way. Second. In his or her own way, which is definitely not the continuation of the previous class, which is very important. So it is our duty to go for this continuation. Otherwise, we will not be able to manage it. So now can we give this type of worksheets in class 6 or 7? देखिए एक बार. Just once if you give it, it's a full combination of percentage, fraction, decimal. It will take how much time? 10 minutes? Please, ये जिम्मेदारी ले लीजिए. The teacher who is teaching class 6 or 7, एक वर्कशीट मैंने आपको दिखा दिया. आप 10 तो बना लीजिए टीचर्स लोग बांट के. And just two, 3 worksheets you give so that these are the answers. So that when the student will see the full thing in front of him and will do it, last 3 साल जो teachers लोग पढ़ाया वो एक consolidated जगह में आ जाएगा. The student will be able to understand कि yes, ये सब same ही है. That's why in senior classes we face the problem because they don't have a common idea about this correlation की 3 chapter same ही है. So please do this. Remember, not only teaching should be joyful, your assessment should also be joyful. So you are giving the child how to convert from mixed fraction to improper fraction. You can give like this. This is basically fill in the blanks, but presentation different, so that ये बच्चा एक बार देखे इस तरफ कि हमेशा हम लोग बोलते कि fill in the blanks, एक gap, ये basically fill in the blanks ही है, पर presentation अच्छा है ना. Is not that कि आपको शादी में गया, हम लोग क्यों इतने अच्छा ड्रेस पहनते हैं, नहीं पहनने भी खाना मिलेगा ना, पर फिर हम लोग पहनते तो है. So similarly, the assessment sheet is also beautiful. The students will enjoy. These are the answers. Now say you are going to teach polygons, pentagon, hexagon, octagon. कितने बड़े-बड़े word है. Why the child will like it? They will not like, because these figures are not available in any restaurant. It is not available in any TV serial. It is not available anywhere. Why the child will like it? ये मेरा job responsibility है. That's why I'm teaching. Otherwise, I would not teach. Then how to do it? Do one thing. Go to your class. Give the child the Sudoku to play. आप शायद सोच रहे हैं ना, इतने बड़े syllabus है, ये खत्म करने का टाइम नहीं मिलते. मैडम क्या बोल रहे हैं, खेल वेल सुडोकू खेलो. Sir, madam, देखिए, when you are going to a class, don't you have to waste 5 minutes time by saying, stop talking, go to your seat, open your copy, close the copies of the previous class, start the homework, है कि नहीं? You have to waste 5 minutes time or not? Just say me. For the transition, that close the copies, open my copy, what was my homework, my request is invest that 5 minutes time. I promise I'll save your time. Invest. Just go to the class. Stop talking का जरूरी नहीं है. Give the Sudoku to the students. Ask them that play the Sudoku in every row and every column. One figure will come once, no repetition. You will see they are much more intelligent than us regarding this. Even they don't need 5 minutes time. Within 3 minutes, they will finish it. Now, when the child is, this answer, when the child is drawing the red color first time, red figure, so the child is drawing it consciously. क्योंकि ऐसे ड्रॉ करना है. सेम रेड फिगर को जब दोबारा ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं ना, तो जल्दी जल्दी हो जाएगा. थर्ड टाइम जब और एक बार ड्रॉ कर रहे हैं तो और जल्दी हो जाएगा. दैट मीन्स अनकॉन्शियसली द चाइल्ड इज, एंड उसका ऊपर तो कोई एग्जाम स्ट्रेस नहीं है, बिकॉज द चाइल्ड इज प्लेइंग in a playful, stressless way. When the child is drawing the pentagon 3 times, then one logical correlation is being created in his hand, eye and brain. So 2 बार ड्रॉ करने के बाद तीसरी बार वो जब ड्रॉ करेगा ना, तो बच्चा को इतने टाइम नहीं लगेगा. And after that, because it has been his competency, mathematical competency grow kar gaya, logical competency. And at that time, if you ask the child ki why there are 5 sides, why 5 is written, you will see the child will answer you that, sir, madam, there are 5 sides, because already a logical correlation has grown. So your work will be reduced. Only will have to utter one word. It is called pentagon. Tell me, don't you think by this method we can reach students in a better way, in less time and in less stress, and they will enjoy it? Yes or not? Possible? Another problem in the school. I can say you will agree with me. Class 8 में चाहिए. अचानक पूछ लीजिए 18 8 how much, 19 7 how much, 17 9 how much, 16 4 how much. 30% students will not be able to answer from their memory. बच्चा के पास याद रहते हैं, बच्चे याद करते हैं tables. 30% बच्चा will not be able to answer. I'm sure. Am I correct? And as they can't remember table, what happens? They make calculation mistake in the examination hall. They become slow to complete the papers. They get less marks. Blame क्या होता है? Teacher ने paper lengthy कर दिया. Teacher has not taught properly. Teacher has not given the step marking. है कि नहीं ब्लेम हम लोग का ऊपर? बोलिए, ये सर्कुलर कंजेशन चलते हैं कि नहीं? They don't know table. That's why they make mistake in the examination hall. They can't complete the paper. They score poor marks. Blame teacher. टीचर ने पेपर लेंदी कर दिया, टीचर ठीक से नहीं पढ़ाई, सिलेबस के बाहर क्वेश्चन था. सो आप गुस्से होके बोल दिया कि चलो day after tomorrow I'll take a test on tables. Your children will not take you seriously in class 8 because they know tables directly are not coming into the curriculum. It's a tool. So what to do? It is my child, it is your child. We will have to make them ready. Do one thing. After my session, all India, many schools have started doing it. Even when I have got the national award, then in jury board, they have asked me, I have proposed this one. In your school, starting from 1 to 10, at least 10 teachers are there who are teaching mathematics koi na koi class mein. Once in a lifetime you do it, as in once in every saal. Every teacher take the responsibility of making tables like as I am showing you in the screen. दो table बना लीजिए. 20 तक हो गया 1 to 20. Now make plenty of photocopies. In the substitution period, once in a month, make a practice in your school. आपको जाना जरूरी नहीं है क्लास में, दूसरा कोई टीचर सब्स्टिट्यूशन में जा रहा है. Just hand over those pages to those teachers. Those teachers will distribute that in the class. Every student will get 2 to 3 pages. That teacher will say that in the substitution period, that start from here. Start from here. I don't know why Soni Kumari madam has sent one email ID here to join the training. I don't know who's training, who will join. I don't know here. Now the teachers can ask that start from here and go to the end. See, this path is being created. So conventionally, we're not asking them to write the table of 4, write the table of 7, write the table of 19. But in every month, once in a month, one teacher will go and that teacher will share those, distribute the pages in the class. Every student will get 2 to 3 pages and the teacher will make them create a correct path. That means even in our absence, even in the absence of mathematics teacher, full school will grow with the skill of mathematics. Possible कि नहीं बोलिए? Even हम लोग का जाना भी जरूरी नहीं है. The substitution teacher can distribute and can do it. Possible कि नहीं? The full school can grow with the logic and with the skill of mathematics. Just एक बार कोशिश कीजिए. I am telling you, I am with my responsibility that is possible. So one small room is too small for being math laboratory. The full school can be a math laboratory even in the absence of mathematics teacher. That is a success of mathematics brain. In junior classes, we ask the students that what is 5 plus 3? What is 15 minus 2? But we don't ask them the question what is not. Logic of negation is to be enhanced. Remember, a logical brain can be increased if positive and negative logic, both the logics are being there. So put the questions which are negation question. Like this. Reply me. It is not 9 minus 3. It is not 0 plus 5. It is not 10 minus 3. Who am I? Reply in the chat box first. Who am I? It is not 9 minus 3. It is not 0 plus 5. It is not 10 minus 3. Who am I? Yes, I am 8. Two-digit number. It is not 7 plus 7. It is not 18 minus 3. It is not 7 plus 9. Who am I? Second one. Who am I? Second case. For the second answer. Yes, I got the answer. So can we give these questions to enhance the logic of negation? The teachers were teaching here class 11. Tell me. Don't you have in set theory? Complementary set of A, the elements who are not present in A but present in universal set. You have De Morgan's rule, A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. Is it not logic of negation? Yes. This is to be enhanced from junior class. Few more you can give like this. Let us do together. मैं हम भी करें आपके साथ. It is not 18 plus 20. That means it is not 38. Cut it. It is not more than 48 plus 10. That means it is not more than 58. Cut it. The numbers were more than 58. It is not less than 99 minus 80. That means it is not less than 18. So cut. It is not 88 minus 40. That means it is not 48. Cut it. It is not 68 minus 50. It is not 18. So who is the answer? 28. See, if you give this type of question, then actually you are teaching or assessing what? Addition, subtraction, greater than, smaller than, logic of negation. Say me one thing, if you give this type of worksheets and questions, don't you think your students will enjoy it? Don't you think in one go you will be able to assess so many things and logic of negation will also be enhanced? Am I thinking correct? Do you think these things will serve you as well as your students? So remember that joyful mathematics is fun-filled activity and it can be done by so many ways, as many as possible I'll share with you today. Just reply me. What are the values of R, G and M if they are positive integers? जल्दी जल्दी जवाब दीजिए. R, G and M. What are the values of R, G and M? R कितना है, G कितना है, M कितना है? If they're positive integers. 4. I have got the answer, started getting the answers. Yes, 4. R is 4. Then next G is 5. Very good. Helen Victor. Then the next M is 6. Yes. So this is actually a question of algebra. Algebra starts in class 6. It's a question of quadratic equation. It's a question of square root. It's a question of linear equation of two variable. So definitely this is a question of at least class 6-7 level. No? Because algebra starts in 6. Quadratic equation, linear equation, two variable, it cannot be below 6. So can we give this question to a student who is studying in 3 or 4 or 5? Possible? Is it a justice to give this type of questions to a student who are studying in 3, 4, 5? Should we give? Can we give this type of questions to a student who are studying in 3, 4 or 5? Do they have any idea about algebra? Because algebra CBSE starts in class 6. Quadratic equation, square root, they don't know in 3, 4, 5. Then, but tell me, is it the same question? Is it the same question? Can we give this question to a child who is studying in class 3, 4, 5? Possible? We can give. There we can ask the child that write the first letter of the colors. Write the first letter of the colors. They will write R square is equal to ask R into R red is equal to 16. R plus G green 9. 2M into G. So same question. Possible? In class 3, 4, 5 we can give. That means for teaching algebra, it is not mandatory. We'll have to start with X, Y, Z. We can give this type of questions in the students of 3, 4, 5 to make them future ready for the algebra. So we can do it. This type of pictures are habitual. Just find out where mathematics is, how the students can enjoy this. But joyful teachers should be creative, ordered, confident. So you can ask your child to bring 10 biscuits. पहले से बोल दीजिए. Biscuits, cherry, chocolates, and some icing. पहले से बोल के रखिए कि काल ले आओ सब क्लास में. Maybe online, maybe offline. Now, ask them, put icing on every second biscuit. That means icing will be there on which numbered biscuit? Please write in the chat box. Icing will be there on which numbered biscuits? कौन सा biscuit में होगा icing? Put icing in every second biscuit. On which biscuits? Please reply. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Very good, Shambhavi madam. That means we are teaching the child what? Table of 2, even number, multiples of 2. But we have not uttered any of these three words because students do not like. But actually we are teaching them. Put a cherry on every third biscuit. So it will be where? 3, 6, 9. That is multiples of 3. Now, is there any biscuit where icing and cherry, both the things will be present? Cherry and icing, both the things will be present. ऐसा कोई biscuit होगा? Which number? 6. Yes. That means 2 and 3, their LCM is 6. है ना? See, we have not uttered the word LCM. Before uttering the definition, the child has already touched and owned the concept of multiples and LCM. Put a chocolate button on every fourth biscuit. Final question. How many biscuits have no decoration? Let me share the answer with you. This was after giving icing. This is after putting everything. Already we got multiple of 2, multiple of 3, LCM of 2 and 3, and 1, 5th and 7 biscuits are not having anything. If we remove 1, 5 and 7 are what? Prime numbers. Possible? Can we teach multiples of 2, 3 and LCM by this method? So that first let the students enjoy the subject. After that, let us come to the क्यों हम लोग definition से start करते हैं. See here, suggest me. ये पिक्चर को यूज करके आप क्या पढ़ा सकते हैं? जिसको जो लग रहा है वो वर्ड लिख दीजिए चैट बॉक्स में. ये पिक्चर को यूज करके आप क्या पढ़ा सकते हैं? इट्स वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. ये भी आप कोशिश करके देखिए. You don't know what miracle you can create. Your students will wait for the math teacher. Fractions, yeah, we started getting the answers. Fractions, what more? Niharika madam has replied me fractions. Number series, Vivek sir. Sunil sir, fraction percentage, what more?
में क्या ले रहा है?
और देखिए odd and even, Shambhavi madam.
नेम वाले में ठीक है.
Sudhir sir, fraction और कुछ और देखिए. Types of numbers. Chanda madam, Madhu madam, percentage, yes, very good.
एक सेकंड.
Or prime number, yes, counting. See, more you see, so many ideas are coming. Yeah, concentric circles, very good. Look at this. I'm really enjoying the session because so many teachers are answering. See, look at 2. It's a prime number. Only one color is here. Look at 3. Prime number. Only one color is there, green. Okay. Now 4. What are the prime factors of 4? 2 and 2. See, orange 2 coming 2 times. 6. What are the prime factors of 6? 2 and 3. 2 for orange, 3 for green. Here, check. 15. Sorry, 15. 3 into 5. 3 for green, 5 for Firoza. Can we teach prime factorization by this chart? Is it mandatory? For teaching prime factorization, we'll have to write this, teach the students write the exponents from 2 square into 3 cube, or in the LCM like this. So what you can do, you share this one with them. Teach now. My request is, say the child like this, that 42, color 42, draw 42. Don't say the child that what are the prime factors of 42. मत बोलिए, थक गया बच्चा लोग इसके साथ, ये बड़े वर्ड के साथ. So we math teachers have got always black and white copy. क्यों थोड़ा सा color ले आए ना? Just show it. Ask the child that draw 42. So when they will draw 42, this is the answer. If the child has drawn it correctly, that means yes, the child has done the factorization correctly. Yes or not? 32. That means orange is coming 5 times. No number written, see. You need to teach proper things in a proper manner. वो आप नंबर से लिखाइए कि कलर से लिखाइए, जहाँ पे जिससे आप जल्दी रीच कर सकते वही तो है ना। 57, 3 into 15, see. 3 into 19, sorry. Green and red, 24. 2 into 2 into 2, 3. Coming. See, possible? Can we do this? If we do this, don't you think, and factorization is there up to class 10 in LCM HCF tak. So I think we can do it. Let me go after this. Now say, you have told the child split up 10 in different combinations of 2, 3 and 4 by addition. Either only 2 से, नहीं तो 2, 3 यूज करके, नहीं तो 3, 4, नहीं तो 2, 3, 4 यूज करके कैसे 10 बना सकते हैं, ऐड करके लिखिए तो चैट बॉक्स में. How can you write 10 by using 2, 3, 4? Anything. Maybe 2, maybe yes, I have got the answer 4, 4, 2, yes. 4 से 4 number लिखिए 4 बार at least 4, 4, 5 times, okay? 2, 4, 4, what more, what more? Yes. Yes, now say I'm writing few, okay? Why I have not given this question? It's a mathematical question. Now many students are there in your class who are good in music but not in mathematics. For the backbenchers, we are also frustrated with them. हम लोग भी बोलते हैं ना, ये तुम तो हमेशा बिजी हो स्कूल फेस्ट और फंक्शन लेकर, मैथ्स करने का टाइम कहाँ है तुम्हारे पास. For them, you attach some question की, this is write the appropriate tal or bowl of tabla. See, the students were good in music but not in mathematics. They're writing like this. Dha. For this, dha, titte, tatta, gaddi, gene, dha. Is it not interesting for the students? For 3, katete, tatete. For this, dha, din, dinda, dha, din. So can we complete the question like this? Split up 10 in different combinations of 2, 3 and 4 by addition and write appropriate bowl or tal of tabla. Don't you think the students who were weak in mathematics but good in music, first time they will see, yes, it is my subject. And they will enjoy it. They will be a part of my mathematics class. Is it not joyful for the students? See, I have asked the child, what is it? Half. It's not that you are coloring it. Just black and white mein aap kar dijiye. Half. This is how much? 1/4. Then say the child, how can you get 1/8? Like this. How can you get 1/16? Like this. Now give a homework that colored these small parts and cut it. And using those papers, make one animal of your choice at your home. No wastage of your time. जब वो बच्चा बना के ले आए देखिए कितने अच्छे. Then you can ask, what is the value of the tail? What is the value of the body? What is the value of the head? As arrange the values in descending order. What is the difference between body and the head? Don't you think the child will enjoy it when it's being asked from their project? In class 8, we have got midterm factorization. Many students do not have any idea about it. Ask the child. Don't give the answer. Put the correct question. This is a square. Each side is x. What is the area of the square? The child will answer x square. What is the area of this square? They will answer 2x. What is the area of this square, this rectangle? They will answer you 3x. What is this? 6. Now ask the child, what is the area of this total rectangle? They will answer you. Now what is the width of the rectangle? X plus 2. What is the length of the rectangle? X plus 3. Ask the child, by mensuration formula, what is the area of the rectangle? Length into breadth. That means this black color is also representing area. This is also representing area. Are these two equal? They will answer yes. That means midterm factorization actually represents area of the rectangle whose lengths and breadths are the two factors. Please do it so the child can understand that applicability of algebra in mensuration. Otherwise, the subject becomes abstract to them. Class 9, you can give this one. How beautiful picture. It's a rectangle. I don't think in any book we have ever got it. Just a picture. Fine mathematics. ABCD are the midpoints. What is the shape of ABCD? Rhombus. Midpoint theorem. Now, M and PQ are the equidistant points. What things we can teach? Median. Divide the triangle into two equal halves, area theorem. similarity, congruency, properties of diagonal, midpoint theorem. Everything is there in class 9. We can do. See this picture I have got somewhere. So colorful, eye-catching picture for the students. Just have added some questions. The diameters of the circles are 10, 8, 6 centimeter. What is the area of the smallest circle? Arithmetic progression of class 10. What is the relationship between the perimeters? Again, arithmetic progression of class 10. D and E are the midpoints. If length of D is 8 centimeter, what is the length of BC? Converse of midpoint theorem, class 9. X, M, S, all are equidistant. What is the length of XY? Midpoint theorem applied twice or intercept theorem. Who told subject cannot be joyful in the senior classes? In trigonometry, heights and distance, there is a problem with the students. You can give this type of visual expressions to them. From the watchtower, it is being observed. One is a ship, one is a boat. The angles of depressions are being created there. Now, measure the distances. Say they have measured it. It is observed that the brown line is smaller. That means ship is nearer. Now ask them to measure the angles. They will see the yellow angle is greater. Nearer is the object, greater is the angle of depression. Similarly here, from the car, it is being watchtower is observed. Angle of elevation is created here. Now when the car is going nearer, new angle of elevation is created. Now, if we compare the two, it is clearly observed the single angle is greater. That means nearer is the object, greater is the angle of elevation. By this, you can make the concept of angle of elevation and depression clear to the students. Must remember that if we teach today's students as we taught yesterday's, we rob them from tomorrow. We'll have to bring a change. If we bring a change, the subject will be joyful. And I think we all can do it. I have shared my email ID and phone number. I think many teachers have got many more ideas you can share with me so that we can enrich each other at every moment and we can make the subject joyful. Now let me stop my presentation. If anyone has got any question, you are welcome. Anybody has got any question, any suggestion, anything to comment, you are welcome. Any question, anything to ask? I have also enjoyed the session very much because the chat box was very active. Many teachers have actively participated and answered me. I'd be very happy that if it serves your purpose, then the effort being taken by the Muzaffarpur Sauda will be successful. So anyone has got any question? The link is already shared in the chat box, I think.
हाँ सर, अब भर के देखिए तो। हाँ।
So if there is no one has got any question, then may I leave the session?
Yes, ma'am. Please.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, the members of Sauda who has organized it, and definitely thanks to the teachers who have attended and made the program successful. Thank you. Stay happy, stay safe, stay connected. I have shared my number. Stay connected so that mathematically we can enrich each other. Thank you.
हेलो। हाँ बोलिए, एक सेकंड लाइन पर रहिए। हेलो, क्या हो गया सर? अच्छा ठीक है। अच्छा ठीक है, फिर से भेज दिए हुए हैं। आज थोड़ा सा लगता है हौच पौच में गड़बड़ी हो गया। ट्रेन हम भेज दिए हैं फिर से। देखो तो डाल करके फिर से। हाँ, चैट वाला में आएगा। हेलो। ना नहीं, हो गया हुआ है ठीक। वो लास्ट में एक ठो अथी हो गया, डिजिटल आईडी में मैंडेटरी हो गया था, तो सुधीर जी कहे उसको हटा दीजिए, तो हटा दिए हैं। फिर से भर दीजिए ना, भेज दिए हुए हैं। हाँ हाँ, ग्रुप में भेज दिए हुए हैं, ग्रुप ग्रुप में ही भेज दीजिए। ठीक है, तो हम भेज दे रहे हैं। ठीक 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 ठीक। क्यों? हेलो। कर दीजिए।
हेलो।
हेलो।
हाँ सर, प्रेजेंटेशन ऐड कर लीजिए।
सर वो गूगल डॉक्स पर गया हुआ है सर, उसको भर दीजिए फॉर्म को।
तो ये आया कहाँ है? मेरे मोबाइल में तो नहीं आया है।
चैट बॉक्स में देखिए सर, चैट बॉक्स में गया हुआ है।
चेक कर रहे हैं सर।
चैट बॉक्स में देखिए, उसमें सर गया हुआ है। ऐसे व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप पर भी हम
इसमें
भेज
तो चैट विथ एवरीवन लिखता है।
सर तो उसी पर क्लिक कीजिए ना, जहां एवरीवन लिख रहा है उसको क्लिक कीजिए। उसमें देखिए लास्ट में लिंक गया होगा।
ओके सर, ओके, थैंक यू।
हेलो, यस मैम।
हेलो।
सर मैम थे हम। अच्छा ही लगा होगा। हाँ बात करते हैं, तो बात देखिए, बात तो करना ही है, लेकिन तब तक भेज देंगे या क्या बताइए। ठीक है, एक बहुत 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 थैंक यू आपको।